Hello, this is Aaron the Gaming Geek, and this is my review of Star Trek, the new one. This movie is great. It's one of the best movies I've ever seen in a theater in my life as of right now, since Spider-Man 2 in 2004. Now, let me just say, there's going to be spoilers, so, because I usually give spoilers in my review, and the plot is basically a spoiler in this case. So, basically, I'm going to give you a 3-second warning before I start. 3, 2, 1, go. Spoilers. Okay, the plot basically is about these Romulans and the original Spock from the original Star Trek series going back in time and changing the face of the continuity of Star Trek that is the original series, creating an alternate reality because of James's father, George Kirk, dying, and that never happened in the series. So basically, Chris Pine, James Kirk is now a guy who just is a rebel against society for what his father did. So so he got in a fight with somebody, and he meets Uhura there, and and this guy named Christopher Pike, played by Bruce Greenwood, tells him that he wants to give you the chance to join Starfleet. While on the other side, we see Spock and Vulcan and how he goes, and they express how his human emotions affect him as a Vulcan, and he joins the Earth Starfleet because he is half human. Then we get to Kirk going to Starfleet, and then when he gets on the shuttlecraft to get to the Starfleet Academy, he meets up with on the same thing. He meets with Bones, Dr. McCoy, played by Carl Urban. I'll get to him later, though. He meets him. Basically, he's a funny character like the original Bones, and basically they start doing stuff. Then later, I'm going to talk about the funny parts of the movie that makes it work. But basically, James Kirk doesn't get up there. He didn't get assigned, so McCoy ingested with this thing to make him get on the ship. And from there, it's just I can't say the rest of this plot because I want you to see this. So my thoughts, okay, let's just start with the good thoughts because I can't think of any bad thoughts. I think this is a perfect cast in my opinion. It's just perfect. Everybody fits the role. Chris Pine is awesome as Kirk, as Captain Kirk. Zachary Quinto is awesome as Spock. Leonard Nimoy is awesome as the original Spock. Carl Urban surprised me as being Bones. I was like, fucking, you can't, Carl Urban, you serious? From Doom and Pathfinder? And he's the most surprising role. And Sulu, played by John Cho, actually is for some reason you won't look at Harold the same way because he kind of is a badass when he goes on there's fight to stop this drill or something. And basically, I think everything's good. There's actually some tributes I found from the original, of course, the original series and some of Star Trek 2. But I actually found just a tribute to something I wouldn't thought that would happen in a Star Trek movie. When he gets on the ice planet, when the Spock from the alternate reality, played by Zachary Quinto, forces Kirk to get off the planet. He lands on this icy planet, and then it reminds me of the planet Hoth from Star Wars Episode 5, Empire Strikes Back. So it was a really cool tribute. Okay, the stuff that made it a great movie was it had a great balance of drama and comedy. Some of the comedy brought me back to the movie Star Trek: The Voyage Home, and there's these really funny moments that I just wanted to explain, especially the part when McCoy ejects him with all the stuff just to get him on the USS Enterprise. It's very funny. I think it's a funny movie too, but it has very serious parts too with the death of James's father and stuff. So if I had to rate it, even though I don't like rating, I would say it's a perfect 5 out of 5. I would say go see it now. And basically, it's a great movie and the best movie I've seen so far this year. Also, I'm kind of surprised of how much money it made. It made $7.76.5 million its opening weekend, and I'm kind of surprised by that. I really can't believe it. Wolverine Origins beat Star Trek, and that just surprised me. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this review, because my next review might be Angels versus Demons, or if not, it'll be Terminator, or it will be, I don't know. So I hope you enjoyed the review, and I'll get to recording other stuff later.